Sweden, a land where ancient history meets modern sophistication. It's a country famous for its striking landscapes, rich cultural traditions, and, honestly, mouth-watering cuisine. Did you know Sweden is home to over 100,000 lakes and the world's first ice hotel? Or that it's the birthplace of the Nobel Prize, and nearly two-thirds of its land is covered in forests? Whether you're fascinated by Viking tales, crave culinary adventures, or dream of exploring Scandinavia's pristine nature, Sweden is sure to capture your imagination. Sweden's story begins over 12,000 years ago, when humans first arrived after the Ice Age. Among the earliest traces are mysterious stone labyrinths along the Baltic coast, whose purpose still puzzles archaeologists. In the medieval era, power struggles with Denmark and Norway shaped the nation. During this time, Sweden's first female ruler, Queen Margaret, played a pivotal role in uniting the region. The Kalmar Union united Scandinavia, but after centuries of political turbulence, Sweden emerged as an independent nation under King Gustav Vasa in 1523. Legend has it that Gustav Vasa once hid in a haystack to escape his enemies. The Protestant Reformation transformed Swedish society, establishing Lutheranism as the dominant faith. Interestingly, Sweden's first printed book was a Lutheran catechism, published in 1541. By the 16th and 17th centuries, Sweden evolved into a major European power, even briefly founding a colony in North America called New Sweden in present-day Delaware. And today, it's a peaceful modern welfare state renowned for its stability and innovation, home to inventions like the pacemaker and the zipper, and a society that values equality and sustainability. Swedish culture values egalitarianism, the idea that everyone is equal. Swedes tend to be humble, soft-spoken, and, avoid boasting. They cherish moderation, or lagom, not too much and not too little. Family life is important, with both parents commonly working and household chores shared equally. Traditions such as Fika, a cozy coffee break with pastries, are central to everyday life. Sweden's artistic heritage shines in its world-class music, design, and literature, from ABBA to Nobel laureates. Unique traditions like Midsummer, where Swedes dance around a maypole and wear flower crowns, bring communities together each June. The Crayfish Party, or Kraftskiva, is another beloved summer event, filled with singing and seafood. And every December, the Lucia procession lights up the winter darkness with songs and candles. Swedes also have customs like removing shoes before entering a home, and are famous for their love of nature, thanks to allemansrätten, the right to roam freely in the countryside. Even queuing patiently is a point of national pride. If you love food, Sweden is a wonderland of flavors that reflect its seasons and regions. Did you know Swedes eat over 300 million cinnamon buns every year? Or that the famous smorgasbord buffet originated here? From pickled herring to cloudberry jam, Swedish cuisine is full of surprises. Oh, there are so many delicious Swedish dishes to try. Each one has its own unique story and place in Swedish culture. First up, meatballs, or köttbullar, the iconic Swedish dish, usually served with creamy gravy, mashed potatoes, and that sweet tart lingonberry jam. These meatballs date back to the 18th century, and are said to have been inspired by recipes brought home by King Charles V from Turkey. Then there's pickled herring, or inlagd sill, which you'll find at nearly every smorgasbord table. This dish has been a staple for centuries, originally developed as a way to preserve fish before refrigeration, and it comes in flavors like mustard, dill, or onion. Gravlax is another classic, cured salmon with dill, and it's a staple on many festive occasions. The name means buried salmon, referring to the old method of curing the fish by burying it in salt, sugar, and herbs. Toast skagen is just delightful too, a decadent shrimp toast that's super popular in coastal restaurants. It was created in the 1950s by Swedish chef Tore Retman, who named it after the Danish fishing port of Skagen. You can't forget Jansson's Temptation, a potato casserole with anchovies and cream, which is especially beloved during the holidays. The dish is said to be named after a Swedish opera singer, Per Jansson, who was known for his love of good food. For something crispy, try ragmunk, those potato pancakes that are often paired with pork and lingonberry. This rustic dish has its roots in rural Sweden, where potatoes were a staple ingredient. And of course, there's princess cake, a lavish dessert layered with cream, custard, and green marzipan. It was created in the early 20th century and named in honor of Swedish princesses who adored this sweet treat. Yum! Swedes really make the most of their short summers, celebrating with fresh strawberries and lively crayfish parties. Did you know these parties are a beloved tradition every August, complete with silly hats and singing? And don't miss the open-faced sandwiches packed with local seafood. Here's a tip. In Stockholm's vibrant Södermalm district, you'll find some of the best street food stalls, perfect for tasting everything from herring to modern fusion bites. If you're in Gothenburg, you have to indulge in the seafood scene, especially the oysters and shrimp. Fun fact, Gothenburg is known as Sweden's seafood capital, and its markets are a must-visit for fresh catches. And don't skip the artisan cafes for Fika, Sweden's famous coffee break. Locals love their cinnamon buns, and Fika is the perfect way to relax and soak up Swedish culture. Or maybe try waffles with delicious toppings. Pro tip, many cafes offer homemade treats, so ask for the daily special. It's honestly a real treat. Sweden boasts breathtaking natural wonders and fascinating urban adventures. Did you know that Sweden is home to over 100,000 lakes and nearly 70% of its land is covered by forests? Stockholm, the capital, is built on 14 islands and connected by 57 bridges. There's truly something for everyone, whether you're drawn to the stunning landscapes or the vibrant city life. Stockholm, it's the stunning capital set on 14 islands featuring the Vasa Museum Gamla Stan, also known as the Old Town, and of course, ABBA the museum. Then there's Gothenburg, a laid-back coastal city with beautiful parks, winding canals, and some really renowned restaurants. Gotland is like an island paradise with its medieval ruins, those charming cobblestone streets in Visby, and dramatic sea stacks along the shore. The Bohuslän coast is a rugged archipelago that's just perfect for hiking, kayaking, and savoring fresh seafood. Uppsala stands out as the home to Scandinavia's oldest university, fascinating Viking burial mounds, and a truly majestic cathedral. If you head up to Lapland, you can witness the mesmerizing northern lights in Sweden's wild northern expanses. And don't forget about Skåne, the southern region that features picturesque countryside and a beautiful coastline. But there's even more to discover, like the ancient rock carvings at Tanum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, or the peaceful fishing village of Smogen with its iconic colorful boathouses. In spring, Österlen in Skåne bursts into color with golden rapeseed fields and apple orchards. For a taste of Swedish tradition, visit Lake Siljan in Dalarna, especially during midsummer celebrations. Or, for true wilderness, Sarek National Park offers untamed landscapes and some of Europe's best hiking. You can sail among thousands of islands in the Stockholm archipelago. It's honestly amazing. Fun fact, with over 30,000 islands, you could visit a new one every day for more than 80 years. Or you might want to hike in national parks like Abisko or Sarek, where you could possibly spot reindeer or even a moose. Tip: the best time for hiking is late June to early September, when the trails are clear and the midnight sun lights your way. It's also wonderful to unwind in traditional wooden saunas. Did you know? Swedes often jump into a cold lake right after the sauna for an invigorating experience. Or maybe swim in crystal clear lakes. Many lakes are so clean you can drink the water while you swim. And for something really special, join a festive crayfish party. Tip: these parties are held in August, and singing traditional songs is a must. Or a lively midsummer celebration, dancing around the maypole under the midnight sun is such a unique experience. Fun fact, midsummer is considered the most important holiday after Christmas in Sweden. Sweden, stands out for its fascinating blend of ancient Viking heritage. Did you know Sweden has more rune stones than any other country? It's also a global leader in innovation, consistently ranking among the top 5 most innovative countries in the world. The food is hearty and memorable. Sweden is famous for its Fika culture, and Swedish meatballs are loved worldwide. Travel here means city excitement and wild adventures. Sweden is one of the best places on Earth to see the Northern Lights. Come for the scenery, stay for the culture, and honestly, you'll fall in love with the flavors. Sweden ranks among the world's happiest countries, and you can taste it in every bite. Sweden is a land of endless adventure, where you can witness the Northern Lights, hike through ancient forests, and experience vibrant cities all in one journey. So, are you ready to explore Sweden? Your unforgettable adventure starts now.